this for Pittsburgh. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
As QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
He was halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 37. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Going fired in there. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And that's the Steelers' first down. He'll throw it yet again. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5. Headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. See a field goal.
On this game right from the jump.
Throwing on their first play. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they get to him a good ways down. midfield from that line of scrimmage. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. Snaps here first. 1st and 10 from the 41. Still sticking with the passing game. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And their wide receivers set for this next possession. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. Finds his man over the middle. And this one does not go far. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. On 1st down. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
It was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Fired in there and cut. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody. First and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Come on. Hey. Hop, 70, hop, 70.
Off plan, he'll set up the throw. They'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7. One, batted away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Finds Metcalf on the slap. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
So we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question of, is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And often we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have it?
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Espinoza. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you give up good chunks of yardage after the catch.
just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a man, and he hits him in stride. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 3. Quickly here, and that's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Back to throw again. And quick throw here, that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Looking to throw. That's Mendoza. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Espinoza. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Espinoza. On the left side, it's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there Bears offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Throwing to start the drive, Espinoza. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Ball on the 3rd and 5. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Espinoza. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. They go play action here on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as Aaron falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Espinoza. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, come on. Hey! Like it, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Espinoza. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Throwing to start this game. Find Johnson out of the backfield. On a small gain up to about the 32. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. 2nd and 8. Johnson once more. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. 2nd quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd and 8. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. The Steelers and their wide out headed to the field for a new series. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. From the 37. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. field goal separating. The offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They look to throw it. Short pass brought in. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He is to throw. Cut it left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. One final shot here. All the left side. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this isn't just anyone.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Espinoza. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Come on. Hey! Big devices.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. A short one there with Fryermuth. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slowed it out. I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now. With one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Play action, Espinoza. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's third down.
Go, shoot.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. Steeler offense now ready to see what they can do here. Yeah, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Start the drive. Espinosa. And he'll give a first down past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. A quick throw, but incomplete. Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's second down. Operating from the gun, Espinosa. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Looking to throw, Espinosa. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So a full 4 quarters and...
Quarterbacks of this skill sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this kid, the defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed, he's ready to do something.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. Solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short, but they've got to figure out now because they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Steelers headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. From the gun. First down pass, sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are 10-feet. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
2nd and 10 now. He lost it deep left. Trying to float that one in, the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Williams. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Up to the 41. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Try and throw it here. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They are throwing it again. Has it in close. It's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.
On to a new week for Pittsburgh. And next on the schedule are the Dolphins.
The Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Espinosa. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Off the play fake. Espinosa. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Incomplete. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you. Well, we'll move. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw. Espinoza. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Back to throw again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD.
Is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
The kicker here is complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. To throw is Wilson. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over possession here with the 44. More drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing left sideline there. It's incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Making their way back out. Well, partner, here it is. They got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing now is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Got a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. They're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Screen play, Johnson. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So a full 4 quarters and the extra session, not a single point scored. How about both of these defenses in this one?
I mean, just look at my face.
You're smiling.
What am I feeling right now?
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's just certain guys, like when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side. And he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result.
Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. That's the safety Greg Delpit.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback,
Steelers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw in those efficient passes,
Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bill look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw yet again. Taken in by Johnson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.